Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag. I got tagged by Cindy Diaz. She used to be DR Brooklyn 730, and I have always loved watching her videos, and so whenever she tagged me, I was like, oh snap, I'm going to do this one. I don't do tag videos really often just because I don't really know why. I never get that attracted to them, but this one I feel like everyone's been doing, and so I was like kind of into it, and then I saw Cindy's and hers was so good. Like, I wrote her, like, the stuff that she talked about like took me back. She was talking about like bands that I used to listen to and shows like Daria that I used to watch, and it was just like a blast from the past watching her. So I decided to go ahead and do mine. I don't think I can beat her. She did a really good job, so we'll see. I'm using my phone to look up the questions. The first one is, what are you wearing? I'm wearing this huge earrings from Forever 21, and then I'm wearing a black top, probably from Target, and then this like, it's like a full circle skirt, but it's kind of short, and it's from Target. I think it's Prabal Gurung for Target. I don't know, I love those like designer, what is it called? Collaborations with Target. Ever been in love? Yes. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, I have. I mean, breakups in general are pretty bad, but especially when I was like a lot younger, I had like terrible breakups. Now I think it's better to just like go your separate ways, not burn bridges, and maintain like a healthy friendship if you can, or at least cordial, you know, relationship. How tall are you? 5'3.5". How much do you weigh? I haven't weighed myself in a few weeks, so I'm not sure right now. But I, like, every month I post, well, not every month, but right now, because I'm trying to be accountable, I post like how much I weigh and all of that stuff on Instagram. So if you're interested, probably today's like what, the 25th, I'll probably do it at the end of the month, so then I'll know. Any tattoos? Yeah, I have 2 tattoos. One is like right here, on my right side, and it says A to the 4th. It just has like A and then the number 4. And it's because my name starts with an A, and so does my mom, my brother, and my sister. And we're just really, really close. And my brother has the same thing. We just have it in different scripts. And then I have another one on my right-hand side also, but on the bottom of my torso, and it says, I hope you dance. It is a song that my mom plays for me anytime that I'm feeling sad or bad or anything like that. So I plan on getting many more and doing the entire right side. I love tattoos, and if I, you know, wasn't going to be what I am going to be, then I would probably get them everywhere. But since I have to be a little bit more conservative, I plan on just getting my entire right side filled in. So the reason I haven't is because I don't really have the time to spend on doing it. Any piercings? I have 2 on each side. I never use the second one. I, like, once every few months will decide to use the second one, but it closes up a little, so I have to like re-pierce it, which is painful. And then I have a navel piercing. I haven't had anything in there for years, but it's still open. Like, whatever. I would get more, but for me, piercings hurt worse than tattoos, so I don't think I want more. OTP, one true pairing. I don't have anything like super creative, like from different shows. I know some people like go hardcore with these and really think them out. I'd probably have to say 16 Candles, Molly Ringwald's character, and then Jake Ryan. Oh my god, like, love that movie, love that couple. Jake Ryan, like, oh my god, I was so in love with him the first time I saw it, and I have the movie, I watch it all the time, and every time it comes on TV I watch it, and he's gorgeous. Favorite show? Right now, The Walking Dead and Girls, and then Scandal would be like 3rd place. Breaking Bad was my favorite while it was on. Yeah, those are my favorite shows. I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore because when I get into TV, like, I cannot stop myself. I'm like an all or nothing kind of person. If I watch it, I have to see every single episode, and then I like become obsessed. Yeah, so right now I'm just really keeping up with like 2, and then Scandal I don't watch every week, but then I like catch up on it so I can see it. so that I know where I'm at. Favorite bands. I mean, I don't really have like favorite bands. Kanye West is like one of my favorite artists, probably my favorite, even though there's like a little bit of shame attached to the fact that he's my favorite because he's just like kind of an awful person, but I still love him. I've been to every one of his tours. They're always fantastic. I go to a lot of concerts and his concerts are the best, except for Lady Gaga. I love Lady Gaga, and her concert, the Monster Ball, was like comparable. Jay-Z puts on like an okay concert, but it's not really a show. I love Jay-Z, but Kanye West puts on like a show. So I don't know why I'm talking about concerts, but there you go. So yeah, I guess Kanye West and Lady Gaga, except they're not really bands. I was definitely like a boy band lover, like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, and then I don't know if any of you guys remember Together, like number 2 and then Together. They're like at MTV. It was kind of like a joke, but then it was serious. Like they really did an album and I really bought the album. So, and if any of you guys remember that, please comment and let me know that I'm not the only crazy person that remembers. Something you miss. I used to be a teacher and there are some students that I really, really miss. They were great. People always ask, because I taught high school, so people always say like, how did you handle it? Like that seems so stressful. Teenagers are awful. Like there are some teenagers that are awful, but there are some that are awesome. Like Sam and Ashlyn and Rio and Laura and Brady and Harris and Alex. And if you're watching this, any of you guys, then I love you guys and I miss you and I hope everything is going well. So favorite song? I guess I Hope You Dance because I have it tattooed on me, right? That would be weird if I didn't say that. I love Dave Matthews Band, Crash or Crash Into Me. I love Queen Latifah, UNITY. I listened to that this morning. That was like my mom's anthem when I was growing up, and so it became like my anthem. What else? I'm gonna look at my moves like real quick. Oh look, I listened to Crash Into Me this morning. That was on my thing. Ooh, Kanye West, Keep 'Em High. Oh my god, I love that song. He's played it at all of his concerts. It makes me so happy because it's like my favorite song from him. I know every single word. Yeah, I know every single word, and sometimes I rap it to myself because I have some serious issues. How old are you? I'm 26 years old. My zodiac sign, I'm a Virgo, and I don't know that I'm not like hardcore into zodiac signs, but everything that describes a Virgo, like organized, meticulous, analytical, judgmental, like all of those things, that's me. Quality you look for in a partner? Someone that I can talk to a lot. Like someone who I don't have to carry the conversation with, but that can carry the conversation for themselves. Because, I mean, I can talk a lot. Obviously, like, I make videos of me talking, but it's always nice to have someone that, like, can keep up with you and even, like, push you to, like, communicate. Because my thing is, okay, if it's going to be a long-term thing, am I going to be, like, 60 years old with you and have nothing to talk about? Like, that sucks. So, I want to make sure that I'm with someone that I can actually, like, talk to. Favorite quote? What is my favorite quote? I mean, oh, I can't think of anything. Does I Hope You Dance count again? I don't know. My aunt always says, don't let anyone decide your motive means or your method means or motive, something like that. And so I think about that a lot, like not letting anyone decide for me. You know what? No. Eleanor Roosevelt, when she said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I think that quote all the time. Anytime that I'm feeling like I'm not good enough for something, or if I'm feeling just jealous about something, about like someone else, I always think like no one can make me feel inferior unless I consent to it. So like that's my fault, not theirs. So yeah. Favorite actor? Molly Ringwald, Leonardo DiCaprio. That's about it. I don't know. That's about it. Favorite color? Pink and royal blue. Loud music or soft? Loud all the time. I don't care where I'm at. I want the music to be just like I'm so like, I think like nonstop, like I'm always in my head. So I like it when music is loud enough that it like drowns out my thoughts, because I'm so like da, 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 and my head is like frantic. So it's nice when I can like be all about the music. And so if I'm in my car, at home, running, like I want the music to be so loud that it's like painful, which is bad. My ears are gonna go really bad. But I actually have like incredibly good hearing. It's a weird trait that I have. Where do you go when you're sad? Shopping. How long does it take you to shower? Probably like 15 to 20 minutes, which is awful. I wish I did not take that long because that's so wasteful and I hate that about myself. But I like scalding hot showers. I don't put cold water at all except to wash my hair. I like it to be like burning hot, and I just like to be in there. I like to feel the burning hot water. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I wake up at least 1 hour before I have to leave. So that's how long it usually takes me like start to finish. But if I had more time, I would take that time. So it's like however much time you give me to get ready, I'm going to use every single second of it. If you only give me 10 minutes, I'll use every second of the 10. But if you give me like 2 hours, I'll use every second of the 2 hours. Ever been in a physical fight? When I was like in 2nd or 3rd grade, I was in a physical fight. But I mean, I don't know if that counts. You're like, what, 8 or 9 years old? I've, because, I don't know, apparently I'm kind of ballsy. Like, I've said that I would fight someone, but I've never done it. Like, thank God that no one, like, has ever been, I don't know, stupid enough to tell me, like, yes, like, let's throw down. I don't know. Like, I don't think I ever really would fight, but I don't like to back down either. Like, I'm a pretty confrontational person. I'm not good at backing down. If you challenge me, I'm like, do it. Let's go. Yeah, so I should probably like think through it and hold back, but I have a really hard time shutting my mouth when I disagree with something. Turn on. Everyone says funny, but funny. Someone who is really motivated. Like, I can't stand for a person to be content where they are if it's not the best that they can do. Like, if, I don't know, I just feel like you need to be motivated to do whatever it is you love. Not just love it, but do what you have to do to get there. Because I'm that way, and so it sucks for that unevenness. Someone who's like my equal, I don't want to have to babysit someone, and I also don't want someone to feel like they're like babysitting me. I don't want to have to like teach someone how to be an adult. That's for the birds. Turn off people that are really dramatic or upset all the time. People that aren't good communicators. Like, I don't know. I like to like have a good conversation. So if you're like a one-word kind of person, I don't have time for that at all. The reason I joined YouTube. Okay, so I discovered YouTube probably 3 years ago. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to buy something. And then, so I looked on YouTube, and it was my first time ever even using YouTube for that. Like, I rarely went on YouTube, period. And I said, like, so I went and I, like, looked up whatever the product was, and I saw all these reviews, so I started watching them. And then, so I would, more often, anytime I was undecided about a product, I would look on YouTube. And then, I just felt like, wow, like, I can do this too. Like, I can make these videos. I buy so much makeup, I try so much makeup, like someone, at least one person would be benefited from me telling them like my opinion, but also like I wanted to be a part of a community because none of my friends, family, like no one is into makeup. So it was just me talking to myself about it, or like so in love with makeup, and no one else, like there wasn't anyone else I could talk to about it. So it was nice to be a part of that like community and conversation. So I'm like so handsy today. Fears? Freaking sharks. I am so afraid of sharks. It is an irrational fear because you can control when you're around sharks. No, like I'll be in the shower and like close my eyes and be like, oh my god, there's a freaking shark. I almost cursed. Like bad. There's a shark like coming at me. I'm in my freaking shower, like there's no shark, but freaks me out. I don't like sharks. The Jaws ride at Universal, no, I've been on it. It's not funny. I like cried. No, I went on, oh my God, this is awful. But when I was in either 7th or 8th grade, I went on this school trip. We went to Orlando, we went to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure and SeaWorld. Okay, so if you've ever been to SeaWorld in Florida, at least, I don't know about, there's another one, right? I don't know. There's this shark like tank, and I should have thought beforehand, this is a fear I've had since I was like a really young child. I don't know, maybe because all of my friends went on it and I thought like, okay, I can do it too. You go in through the building and then you get on this like moving walkway and then you go into a cylinder basically, and it's all glass and you're surrounded 360 degrees by the shark tank. So you are basically inside of the shark tank and you have these sharks everywhere. I lost it. Like, I started like hyperventilating. I was crying. They had to carry me out of the shark tank. Lost it. Like, I went crazy. I was so scared. And then at the end, they show you how thick the glass is. It's like a few feet thick. So that might have helped to show me in the beginning that that's how thick the glass was. Maybe I wouldn't have been so scared, but I was so afraid. So yeah, freaking sharks. Last thing that made you cry? On Wednesday, last Wednesday, I got this amazing internship, and I was so happy, and I told my mom, and I kept on like calling her, and then she would text me back, and it was like back and forth. We were trying to talk to each other, but we kept on missing each other, and within maybe like 30 or 40 minutes of like telling her and like trying to get in contact with her, she sent me a text message, and it was a video of all of the people in her office, and they like all got up. She like said congratulations and everything, and then they all started singing and dancing to the song Happy by Pharrell, and they like each one of them would come up and like do a dance, and then like they all like said congratulations, and was like they were saying like they were so happy for me and everything, and it was so nice, and I started crying, but like happy tears. So that was the last time I cried. Last time you said you loved someone, this morning when I talked to my mom. Meaning behind your YouTube blogging name, it's Amto Says So. My name is Amanda Torres, so Am and To, the beginning of each name. I, in high school, like joking around, we were talking about like J-Lo, and so I was like, yeah, Amto. So that was just, it was like totally random one time. When I was in my sorority, or I'm still in my sorority, but in undergrad in my sorority, there were a bunch of Amandas, and so it would be like, okay, Amanda T, Amanda whatever, so it was kind of annoying. And then they started calling me Goosebumps. I'm cold like all the time, but everyone would be like, why are you Goosebumps? Like, doesn't make sense. And then, I don't know how it happened, but Amto popped up, and then after I said it one time, everyone called me Amto. To this day, like, my friends and sorority sisters from undergrad call me Amto. Yeah, they'll like introduce me to people as Amto, and which I don't care, like that's fine, but it's just like really funny because you know, my people I know outside of school know me as Amanda, and then like people that know me from undergrad are like, oh, Amto. Last book you read? I really have no idea. I'm in law school. I have to read all the time, but stuff for law school. So honestly, that's awful. I have no idea. The book you're currently reading, I really want to see Divergent. I know everyone's read that, but I want to see it before the movie comes out. Last show you watched? Last night I watched the new episode of Walking Dead. They got to Terminus. I was so excited. Sorry if I ruined that for you, but yeah, it was good. Last person you talked to? My mother. The relationship between you and the person you last texted? She birthed me. Favorite food? Sushi, especially from my favorite place in the whole world. It's called Akashi. It's in South Miami. If you're from Miami, go there. Or if you visit Miami, go there. It's at Sunset Place. There's another one in Coconut Grove, I think, but go to the one in Sunset. P.F. Chang's I really like. Cantina Loretto I really like. And my mom's lasagna I really like. Place you want to visit? London and Paris. Yeah. Last place you were? I was at school. Right, do you have a crush? Yes, I do. I feel like I always have a crush, no matter what. I feel like it's healthy to have crushes. Last time you kissed someone? It is none of your business. Last time you were insulted? God, I don't know. I mean, I guess at work, like a little over a week ago, one of my managers asked me the foundation I was wearing and was like, oh no, like, you shouldn't wear that one. And I was like, excuse me? I had been at work for 9 hours. I worked 9-hour shifts and it was the end of my shift. And like, obviously I have really oily skin. So after 9 hours, like, you know, your face takes a toll. And I had, yeah, whatever. And it was just really weird. I was like, okay. And then she like told me everything that I should be trying and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I like, one, I don't care. And then two, like if I need advice, I'll ask for it. I don't really need your opinion. I feel like in general, when someone insults me, I'm like, if I ask for your critique of me, then absolutely. And sometimes I do that. I'll like ask my mom or a friend, like, you know, am I doing something wrong? Or what do you think about the way I act in this situation or whatever? But when it's like comes out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, cool. Like, thanks for telling me, I guess. But obviously I didn't value your opinion enough to like ask for it. So what's the point of the insult? Yeah. Favorite flavor of sweet? Is Sour Patch Kids a flavor of sweet? No, right? I mean, it's like sour sweet. I guess that's a flavor of sour, but I don't know. Like, I like sour sweet. I like vanilla kind of sweet, like funfetti cake. I don't know. That's a weird kind of question. What instruments do you play? None of them. Not one. Favorite piece of jewelry? I guess my like diamond studs. I got them for my graduation from undergrad. So, and I wear them most days. Like, I had to take them out to put these in because I have them on like all the time. Last sport you played? I don't know, I was running a sport. I run, so run a few days ago. Last song you sang? Drake, Wu-Tang Forever was the last song I sang. Because I was listening to it in the car and then I like let the CD play a little bit longer so I could hear some of it, and then whenever I got into my house I was still like playing it. Favorite chat up line? Are your pants made out of glass because I can see me in them? I think that's how it goes. It's so inappropriate, but I like it. Have you ever used it? Hell no, I would never say that to someone, and I would never use any kind of pickup line ever. Last time you hung out with anyone? Oh, I got my nails done with Stephanie today, so I hung out with her. So if you're watching this, Stephanie, hey, you're the last person I hung out with. Who should answer these questions next? Adriana from Adriana Pina. That's her name. That sounded so stupid, but Adriana, you should do these. Sarah from Primp Polish Shine. And then Bonnie from Bonster117. I think that's all of their right names, but I'll link them below. I can't think of anyone else right now, but if I think of anyone else, I'll link them too. But I think all of them should do it if they haven't done it already. And yeah, I think that's the end of it. Woo! I did it all. Hopefully I was somewhat entertaining and you did not just waste your time listening to me blab on and on about my intense fear of sharks and frogs. I freaking hate frogs, and like a week or two ago I like reached down and I was wearing a dress and I felt something wet and I was like, did I wipe my hands on my dress? And then I put my other hand down and of course there's a frog on me, like the little baby wet slimy tree frogs. Oh my god, I lost my mind. I'm screaming and like running and like moving my skirt up and like, oh my god. And I was in front of my sister who's 4, and so she was like, oh my god, I'm scared, and I felt so bad, but I freaking hate frogs. So yeah, I guess I should have added frogs to the list. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Have a fantastic day. Bye.